The best thing is you're going to sell out this weekend at Shark Park for an eliminator against the Roosters with 11,000 fans there.
I think it'd be 12 or 13.
Anyway,
mate, look,
bring your steel cap
change
boots.
the rules. Change the rules then. The fact is the team has earned the right to play a game there, and I'm concerned about the team. I'm concerned about the players, OK?
So, all right, so Andrew Webster in his piece in the SMH tonight. On Saturday night, 13,000 souls, so correct me, 13,000 souls will be shoehorned into PointsBet Stadium in the Sutherland Shire for the Sharks' elimination final against the Roosters. Meanwhile, the new $838 million Allianz Stadium, 20 k's up the road at Moore Park, with a capacity of 45,500 fans, will sit alone in silence, wondering why nobody wants to play with it.
I'll tell you what. Do you know the winning percentage the Sharks have at Allianz Stadium? 0. They haven't won a game there. Do you know the winning percentage of the Roosters? They win 70% of games there. The Sharks finish on top of the Roosters. Why on earth would the Sharks give them an advantage and go and play at their home ground?
No,
why would they do that with absolutely no financial benefit to the club at all?
Well,
why would they do it?
You're right, but the thing is, the rules.
Well, change the rules.
It's not. The rules are fine.
Exactly right.
The
Change the
NRL
rules.
has the discretion to pick where they play week 1. It's actually they don't get guaranteed to get to play at Shark Park. NRL has to decide, and they had the power to move them somewhere else. They decided not to.
Well, actually, I didn't know that rule, but anyway, good on them.
Panthers are in. Well, I mean, Panthers.
Well, mate, the Panthers are at Penrith Stadium. They get 20,000 there. If you played the Penrith game at CommBank, they'd get probably 50 or whatever the capacity of that is. So that's just the way it is. The rules are the rules. Change the rules. Change the rules if people aren't happy about it. I'm happy to play them at neutral venues. That's fine. We've got the 2 beautiful stadiums, one at Homebush, one at in the city. Play all semi-finals there if you want. But just that's the rule. That's where they're being played. Don't chop and change just because we can only hold 13,000 there. They have played their backsides off all year to earn the right to play a home semi. They deserve it.
Where do you sit on this one, Gus?
See, in the old days, kiddies, what used to happen is semi-finals were special because you'd play it at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You'd play home and away all year.
I'm with you on this one.
And the big thrill was to go to the cricket ground, go and play at the cricket ground. Might be your only chance to play there. Right. I'm at that historic ground, and it was a Sydney competition, and then we brought Queensland teams in, and then we brought New Zealand in, and Melbourne teams and all that stuff. They all got washed up in the mix, and then the competition split, and they come up with new rules, and then they realised, well, if they played at that ground, they wouldn't get a crowd, but if they played at that ground, they'd only get a small crowd, and then, we'll do it at home grounds. Well, then some home grounds are so small that people can't get a ticket to it, which is what's going to happen this week. I don't blame Cronulla for wanting to play at Shark Park. Why wouldn't they? They've earned the right to a semi-final. They've got it. But that's not a great look for the game. It's a great look for television. We don't care, because it'll be pumping, it'll be packed, it'll be great atmosphere, and that's what comes across on your TV set. But Roosters fans go online today and there's no chance of getting a ticket to the game. It's just the whole thing broke down.
I can really reveal exclusively here that the Sharks and the NRL are looking at doing live sites around the show.
Oh, that's great.
Well, there you go. It's better than nothing.
Let's go queue up for food.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. At least they're trying. At least they're trying to accommodate.
And what's happened now is we don't have a neutral venue anymore because Souths make Acor their home ground. Bulldogs have got Acor as a home ground. Roosters have got that stadium. Parramatta and Tigers and that use CommBank. So it's the whole neutral venue thing's gone out the window. And then if you've got a Melbourne or a Cowboys or a Gold Coast, playing, well, you're not going to get a crowd, So the system's broken.
Yep.
But it can't be fixed.
We'll laugh at it one day. I've got no doubt about that on your website.
What I
Don't whinge at the moment because the system is the system at the moment.
If you're going to win a premiership,
breaking no rules.
You have to win it at a core stadium, so you have to win away from home.
That's at Homebush, mate. If we don't like to, I'll go there.
I'm saying,
I'll go there because the Roosters have got to go there too. But listen, I'm talking about we are playing the Roosters this week, week 1 of the semi-finals, right? Their home ground is Allianz where they win 70% of the time. Why would we go there? When we don't have to.
70% of the time they've played there for 3 weeks.
No, they haven't. They've been there for over a year.
Yeah, well, a year. There's like 10,
two
12 games.
seasons, haven't they? Yeah, well, there you go. They've won 70% of their games. More than we've won no games there.
It's in Moore Park. They got their name on the front door. So.
Well, that's right. I'm happy to go to Homebush, whatever.